Virginia. Virginia is for lovers, the motto proudly proclaims. But what if we told you Virginia is also for bathtubs in the backyard? Sunday raccoon hunting. Intrigued? Buckle up, legal loiterers. We're about to embark on a hilarious journey through the bizarre byways of Virginia law. We'll uncover laws so strange they'll make you wonder if they were written with a quill dipped in giggle juice. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew about the legal system. So, ditch the history books and dust off your funny bone. It's time to explore the legal oddities that make Virginia, well, Virginia. First up, we've got a law straight out of a cartoon. Got a mule? Well, buddy, you better cozy up to a car wash or get ready to roll up those sleeves. Why? Because giving your long-eared pal a scrub on the sidewalk in Culpeper, Virginia is a no-no. Picture this. You're humming along Main Street, sudsing up Bartholomew the Mule, and whoop, whoop, here comes Officer McGruff. The mystery behind this law? Maybe they just preferred a spick-and-span sidewalk. Virginia's legal code, where hilarity meets the unexpected. Next time you're in Culpeper with your mule, tread carefully. Remember, you would be better off with a backyard bath to keep your mule squeaky clean. Next, we have a law that seems tailor-made for indecisive coffee drinkers. Imagine this one. You just finished a delightful coffee catch-up with a friend, and as the bill arrives, you both fumble in your pockets. Empty. Usually a quick coin toss settles the debate, but not in Richmond, Virginia. There. A quirky law throws a wrench into your caffeinated plans. Flipping a coin to determine who pays for your lattes? That's a criminal offense. Now, this law isn't exactly about protecting baristas from the trauma of witnessing a coin toss. It stems from a much older Virginia code against using games of chance to settle debts. Apparently, back in the 18th century, lawmakers worried that casual coin flips over coffee could escalate into full-blown gambling sprees, disrupting the peace and harmony of their fair state. So, what are your options when faced with a coin-flipping friend and an empty wallet? Well, the law doesn't specify alternatives. Maybe a good old-fashioned thumb war? Perhaps a dramatic reenactment of the courtroom scene from A Few Good Men. One thing's for sure, your next coffee date in Richmond is guaranteed to be an interesting and potentially law-abiding adventure. Speaking of Sundays, Virginia's relationship with Sundays is unique. While most states have a blanket ban on Sunday hunting, Virginia throws a curveball. Imagine this. It's a peaceful Sunday morning, sunlight streams through the trees, and bam, a masked bandit tears through your backyard, leaving a trail of overturned trash cans in its wake. Well, in Virginia, this bandit wouldn't be a sneaky burglar, but a mischievous raccoon. That's right, Virginia law specifically prohibits hunting most animals on Sundays, with one hilarious exception. Raccoons can be hunted until the wee hours of 2 a.m. This law has historians scratching their heads. Some theories suggest it originated from a time when farmers needed a break from tending to their crops and livestock on Sundays. Perhaps Sunday nights were prime raccoon raiding times, leading to a special exemption for these furry fiends. Whatever the reason, this quirk in Virginia law creates a bizarre scenario. A state that values Sunday rest for most creatures, but throws open the hunting season for raccoons under the cloak of darkness. The next time you hear a ruckus in your trash cans on a Sunday night in Virginia, don't call the police. Grab your flashlight and maybe a friend, because in the land of Virginia is for lovers, it's also apparently open season on midnight snacking raccoons. Now, Virginia's Sunday laws get even weirder. Imagine this. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. You wake up craving a healthy and delicious breakfast. You head to your local store, ready to whip up a scrumptious salad with fresh, crisp lettuce and a dollop of creamy peanut butter on whole wheat toast. But wait, according to some old and thankfully unenforced laws in certain parts of Virginia, your healthy intentions could land you in hot water. That's right, selling lettuce and peanut butter on Sundays was once illegal. The exact reasoning behind this bizarre law remains a mystery. Perhaps there was a particularly strong peanut butter lobby pushing for a Sunday sales ban. Or maybe someone in the Virginia legislature had a vendetta against healthy brunches. Whatever the reason, it certainly adds a layer of absurdity to Virginia's legal landscape. This law isn't the only strange Sunday sales quirk in Virginia's history. For example, some areas also prohibited the sale of certain other seemingly innocuous items on Sundays, like toy cars and even certain types of furniture. These laws likely stemmed from a stricter religious observance of Sundays in the past, where commerce was restricted to discourage unnecessary work and promote church attendance. Thankfully, these Sunday sales restrictions have been lifted, meaning you can now freely stock up on your favorite salad fixings and peanut butter any day of the week in Virginia. But the lingering question remains, Why lettuce and peanut butter specifically? The answer, much like the perfect Sunday brunch recipe, might forever remain a delicious mystery. Feeling the need to express yourself freely? Imagine this. You're stuck in rush hour traffic, phones blowing up with work messages, and your frustration meter is about to explode. You reach for your phone, ready to unleash a perfectly crafted text expressing your deepest annoyance. But hold on there, Virginian friend, because according to a state law, that fiery message could land you in hot water. In Virginia, mind your manners. Whether chatting on the phone or the Citizens Band radio, keep it classy. No lewd jokes, rude language, or offensive talk allowed. Remember, breaking these rules could land you in hot water under Virginia Code 18-2427. It's a misdemeanor, folks. Therefore, before you feel compelled to unleash a verbal or digital diatribe, it's advisable to pause, tap into your inner Shakespearean eloquence, and construct a brilliantly cutting message that relies on cleverness rather than resorting to explicit language. Remember, finesse in communication is key in the eyes of the law in Virginia. Looking for an exotic pet? Scratch skunks off your list. These adorable black and white critters, known for their pungent spray, are completely off limits as pets in the state. The law might seem random, but there could be a logical explanation. Skunks are wild animals, carrying diseases and parasites that can be dangerous to humans, especially curious children. Their powerful spray can also cause temporary blindness and respiratory issues. Perhaps Virginia lawmakers envisioned a wave of skunk-owning residents, leading to accidental sprayings and public health nightmares. While the exact reasoning behind the ban is unclear, one thing's for sure, Virginia takes domestic tranquility very seriously, and that apparently doesn't include living with a potential walking stink bomb. Virginia's legal code boasts some truly unbelievable entries, and this last one takes the cake, though hopefully not literally. Check this out, because this law is so outlandish, it sounds made up. Thankfully, it's also unenforced today. According to ancient Virginia law in Stafford County, a husband could have, brace yourself, disciplined his wife on the courthouse steps. But wait, there's a twist more mind-boggling than quantum mechanics. This domestic violence act had a peculiar curfew. It had to go down before 8 p.m. Did the lawmakers reckon the fading sun made the abuse less of a big deal? Luckily, the answer is a big fat no. This rule probably came about in the days when women were seen as mere subordinates to their hubbies, not as equals. It was a form of public shaming for wives. And to imagine domestic violence wasn't even a legit offense back then. Thankfully, Virginia, like most of the US, has done a total 180. Nowadays, domestic violence is seen for the serious deal it is, with tough laws and support networks to protect victims. This ancient law is a slap-in-the-face reminder of how far we've come, and a nudge to keep fighting the good fight for justice. So there you have it, folks. A glimpse into the strange and sometimes nonsensical world of Virginia law. Remember, these laws might be weird, but they're a reminder that history is full of surprises. And sometimes, the best way to deal with the absurd is with a good laugh. Want to discover more mind-boggling regulations? Subscribe and join the adventure. We'll be unraveling the mysteries behind these bizarre legal quirks. So hit that notification bell and get ready to be amazed.